Modern man soak, modern love, modern lies, cutting through the illusions.
It's been almost 10 months since I've been single. And if you guys been following me, you guys know that I left my marriage this past March and we together have 2 kids. I think just the point I'm trying to get at is that I feel like I'm ready to fall in love again because, mind you, prior to my separation, there wasn't really love, you know? So I'm at this point in my life where I'm open to it, but I'm not going to force it.
We all know by now that dating single moms is a bad deal for men. The man will always be the second choice in the relationship. The man also inherits baggage he does not need. Whether they are baby mamas by accident or divorced with kids, it's all the same in terms of being a bad deal for a man. The difference between the two, though, is important. One is an oops and the other was a choice to break up a family. Different scenarios and mindsets at play here. The only grounds for divorce, in my opinion, is abuse, infidelity, or death. Everything else can be worked out, or you can grit your teeth through your disagreement.
Why did I divorce after 20 years? You're probably not going to like the answer. For many years, probably 5 years for sure, before we divorced, I wanted a divorce. And he still has this grumpy side to him that I can't handle. I can't handle grumpy people.
In this day and age, irreconcilable differences have given people the power to split over the littlest things. Women are the front runners for filing, and they do not care who it hurts. Here's a red pill to swallow. In relationships, we have 2 types of conflict: high conflict and low conflict. High conflict is abuse financially, physically, verbally, or infidelity or constant lies are a few examples. This also includes couples that argue 1 to 2 times daily every week. High conflict has a pattern a lot of the time. Low conflict deals with mild disagreement like forgetting to wash dishes, forgetting to fix something, watching a show you agreed to watch together, hard discussions that get resolved, etc. You argue once or twice a month or every few months, but things get resolved for the most part. No patterns in this type of conflict.
If you got someone, don't you love when I come around? What'd he say? Build you up, then I take it down.
When we dive deeper, we see that 60% of U.S. marriages are considered low conflict. According to longitudinal studies like the National Survey of Families and Households, NSFH, and research by sociologist Paul Amato, Penn State University. This means more than half of married couples in the U.S. fight over mild, low-conflict things, and there is no pattern of abuse. Yet women still find the why to file for divorce.
Family trip, my son and my daughter, 12 and 14, or plastic bags. And so he gave my son some bags to carry, and he was carrying the other ones, and my daughter and I were walking behind them like this. And my son's bag broke, and the soda pop, the glass broke all over, and he was like, fuck. And I flipped too. I said, fuck you, don't talk to my son like that. It was a plastic bag. You gave that to him and didn't give him instructions maybe to hold it this way. Don't talk to him like that or treat him like that. And I knew at that moment I was done.
The women that have kids in a marriage and choose to divorce, in my opinion, and based on the data, are the worst package deal a man could get when compared to single moms who had an oops baby. The reason is because they are harming their children in the long term by breaking the family. A meta-analysis by Amato, done in 2010 and 2023, based on 67 studies, found that children in high-conflict marriages have a 30% better outcome in life post-divorce. Children in low-conflict marriages, which make up 60% of marriages, have a 48% worse outcome in life post-divorce. They do worse in academia, have trust issues and low self-esteem, to name a few things. With this information, we can see that these women are choosing to break up a family and damage their offspring.
I knew at that moment I was done. And I was just had it. We were in Belize. So I went in the bedroom, and I was just laying there just pissed, and he apologized to my son, came in and apologized to me, and I told him, had it.
When we look at the reasons why women do this, we find 3 main reasons. The first is mothers losing sense of self. 40% feel this way and is a major factor for divorce. University of Virginia study. 2022, we then see that mothers who postponed careers and education for family are 50% more likely to initiate divorce, to chase personal growth. When we dive in a little bit more, we see that 35% of divorced women explicitly state that they want to model self-respect and independence for their children, per APA 2021, which goes along with the postponing of career and education. Anytime someone prioritizes their own growth over the stability of their family, that's self-focused by definition, aka selfish. They divorce for selfish reasons.
I want to be an artist. I want to sing. I want to be in the spotlight. Like, I want to perform. And I don't think he ever wants to be part of that. Sometimes it just sucks because, you know, like, you want to do something for yourself and like a career, but then you love someone and they can't handle it. So it's just like, you kind of just have to pick, right?
Here is the final blow. Divorced mothers value their own, quote, happiness, unquote, and personal goals over their vows and family. They break up families because they think they can do better alone. But the information I found shows the opposite. An AARP study 2023 of divorced mothers aged 40 plus show that 38% regretted divorcing due to loneliness and 52% reported no improvement in life satisfaction after 5 years of being divorced. What did they gain? Nothing. The children suffer and the mother chases her goals. Divorced moms are riskier than baby mamas. Choose wisely, men. Follow the white rabbit. Please like, comment, share, sub.
Modern man soak, modern love, modern lies, cutting through the illusions.